Hi, Rupert.
Hi, Robin.
I have a question, a follow-up question about the discussion we had last spring. I was asking roughly about creativity and the creative process. And in the discussion, you came up with the urge to outpour. And that was exactly my experience. And I imagine most artists and people, everyone's an artist of something, is their urge to outpour. And this morning you were talking about, you said creativity then goes to the mind, creation. You said creation, the infinite or the consciousness, the mind, and the matter. And in another word, could I explain that in the way of, say, the infinite, and that goes down to the finite, and the finite then creates the 10,000 things in matter. That seems like part of a process. Is my understanding correct?
That's just the way, the direction that creativity or manifestation takes place. It starts with the one reality. The one reality moves or vibrates within itself. That's mind.
Right.
And mind, when viewed from a localized perspective, appears as matter.
Right.
So what we were doing this morning was going actually the other way around, because meditation is the reversal of that process. We start with matter. In this case, it was the body. We go from the body to sensing, and from sensing to knowing. So meditation is a reversal of the process of creativity or manifestation.
That's kind of what I understood. But
Okay.
I was wondering, the reversal then is in the 10,000 things that we see and perceive. Say, take the aspect of beauty, and I'm always interested in what the beauty is. And that means whatever beauty is to anybody, can be anything. But that sensation of beauty takes us back to the heart, mind, and then takes us back to the being.
Yes, exactly. The experience of beauty is a revelation of the one reality.
Yeah.
Appearing as the many. Yeah. And what we call a beautiful object, or a beautiful song, or a beautiful movie, or a beautiful meal, or a beautiful novel, is an object, a work of art that has the capacity to take us back to the one reality, to give us, as Cézanne said, a taste of nature's eternity. Right. So the mind wrongly attributes the beauty to the object, the movie, the novel, and so on. No, the beauty is the nature of reality.
Beauty is, for me, like a sense. It's not a thing.
Exactly.
It's bringing it to your heart.
Yes.
So from there, extrapolating, I see that the outward urge to outpouring, the urge to outpour, is going out, and then it's coming back into home, to your center place. It's almost like the coming back is almost like a prodigal journey that we've experienced the 10,000 things of the world. Something has touched us, gone to our heart, and in that moment we go back to that. Is that a correct? Yeah. Can I understand it like that? Can I call it the creative process? I don't know, but
yes.
Okay, that's what I was trying to.
Yes, because the creative process is initiated by the intuition of beauty, but it's the desire to somehow make that manifest, although, as you know, we can never quite do it. That's why I always say artists are frustrated.
Yes.
But it comes from this impulse, that there's this impulse in us, the impulse of beauty to somehow make itself known in form.
Could we extrapolate from that in a way that's, I don't like the word purpose, but that's our part as limited beings, sentient 5-sense beings in the whole world of the oneness, the infinite?
Yes,
world?
our purpose as finite beings is if we consider a finite being as a separate self or person, as a temporary contraction of the one infinite reality, then as a result of this contraction, a tension is set up in the person. And that tension is always trying to relieve itself,
to return,
and to go back to its natural state of equilibrium.
Yeah.
Well, that that gravitational pull back to our original state of equilibrium is felt from the point of view of an individual as the desire for happiness, or the longing for God, or the search for enlightenment, or...
So we're sort of like in the dance with that. It's the dance going out and coming back.
Yes, yes, we don't really do anything, but we've been... There's this contraction, and then as a result of this, we're then reeled in again. We're taken back, and the creative process it comes from this intuition of beauty, the desire to manifest it, and then that object, at least to a degree, will have the capacity to take the viewer or the reader or the listener or the taster back to the experience from which it came.
Yes, thank you very much. That kind of really helped me. Something I've been working for years, trying to understand talking about beauty and what we do as artists or anybody, that seems to be a purpose. I don't know if purpose is... I'm not talking about I understand our purpose is returning to our infinite oneness, but that's sort of the process that seems to go on. And I'm talking with students about beauty and what you want to say to someone, what you want to go through your artwork, what you want to be taken from the viewer to take from your artwork.
Yes. Remember the filmmaker Pasolini, he said, I want my films to restore to reality its original sacred significance.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
That's what he wanted his films to do, so that the people watching them would the sacred nature of reality would be restored to them by watching his films.
That's beautiful. Yeah. That's a goal of artists, I guess, of all forms.
Yes, it's a beautiful expression. Yes.
Thank you very much.